Up next, the Warriors taking on the Bulls. For the Golden State Warriors, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Bulls, Warriors, tip-off in just a moment. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains all-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Bradley. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. And Bulls making a change here. MV's checked in. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Wiseman. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
Now, here's Bradley. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Levine, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Curry. Back to MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
The pass to DeRozan. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Levine passes to Bradley. Over Thompson. Clock at 4. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors trail by 5. And you talk about how important a situation can be for a rookie. Wiseman came into an ideal one.
He did, Kevin. You talk about a kid getting coached up advice from multiple Hall of Famers. James Wiseman was also willing to listen, and he made the most of it. That shows how much a team's culture matters.
Here's White, following the basket by Stephen Curry. And Levine, here we go. It's rebounded by Kuminga. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Minnesota. Thompson for the triple. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 3-point lead. It's stolen by Wiseman. With the shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Levine against Curry. Pass to DeRozan. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Chicago.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Wiseman, no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Chicago up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Jones is out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. Then it's Green. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Now here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Offensive rebound. White against Porter. Inside. Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Fader on the way. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Vucevic has got 5 now. Warriors trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And White kicks to Caruso. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's MP. Here's Toscano. Tries yet again. And it goes down 2 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Iguodala in for Toscano Anderson. Porter passes to Poole. MP dishes to Green. MP, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. To the middle, here's White. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. White's got his first bucket in this one.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
And here's Poole for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Count it, good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Warriors trail by 7. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you.
Wiseman's checked in for Iguodala. Kuminga comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And Stephen Curry subbed in for MP. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Levine's checked in for Green. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be
Bulls
Warriors with a
substitution.
completely new 5 on the floor. The Bulls also changing it up. Jones checked in for Tony Bradley. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Caruso. Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. He dishes it to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort.
And they shot it well in the first half, but have suffered a drop-off since then. Still, though, in the lead, so they can make up for it on the defensive end.
They've got Jordan Poole, Iguodala out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's MP. And it's Toscano in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. Green deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Bielitsa is checked in for Toscano Anderson. And Chicago also making a switch. White's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
MP with it. To the paint. Bielitsa. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ballman here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Klay Thompson's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. We'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Green. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Caruso, covered by MP, the 10-footer. Here's Bradley. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Caruso kicks to Levine. From past the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. Bulls have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Warriors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Shooting one.
The Bulls leading by 3. Now Levine, 13 points in the game. Kicks the ball. Three-pointer. Off on that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White and Levine on the wings. Bradley is out there with DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point guard. Here's White, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Count it.
Good recognition by Steph Curry. Quick first step, just an incredible score off the bounce.
The pass to Bradley. To the inside. And Levine throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Down low. Here's Kuminga. Offensive rebound. And that one is good.
This is just what Draymond does. Rising to the occasion, showing up every night.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Right side, DeRozan. He kicks it to White. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry is inside. Guarded by Levine.
Something we've seen the last few years. Box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith.